Hello, my name is Phuong and you can call me Dinh. I was born in Quảng Bình province, which belongs to the central part of Vietnam, and I moved to Hanoi 4 years ago to learn and pursue the dream of being a successful person. And I thought a long journey starts with the very first step. I'm now a senior in international studies in Hanoi University, and I've done a lot of activities. For example, at the end of the second year, I was chosen to be the manager of research and development department of SAIF Hanu, which is the club that focuses on the free enterprises for students. And also at the end of the second year, at the same time, I was selected to be the president of Projects Abroad Vietnam Club, which is the organization that aiming at helping international volunteers as well as Vietnamese youth to develop themselves the knowledge about culture. This entire courses enable me to be practical, innovative, and creative mind. Talking about my strengths, of course, I do have strengths. First of all, it would be the flexibility, meaning that I can quickly adapt to the new environment. A very clear example you can see here is that I used to work as the project coordinator in Projects Abroad Vietnam for 3 months, and my duty there was to organize 2 week special program for international volunteers. So they stay here and work with children, disabled children for 2 weeks. And then during these 2 weeks, I need to provide them with the very new environment and new skills or necessary skills, and they can use it to work at the volunteer with the very new environment that they have never tried before. And this job requires a person with very high knowledge and flexibility characteristic, because if you don't have that, it's gonna be really tough for you to complete the job. But I did it very well and get many compliments from the director of Project Abroad Vietnam and other staff as well. The second strength of me is passionate. When I decide to do one thing, I will give 150% of my ability to complete the job. And of course, besides strengths, I also do have weaknesses. First, it is speaking skill, public speaking skill, I have to say. When I was in the first year in Hanoi University, I was very shy and my body was shaking a lot when I delivered a speech or presentation. But then, due to the time working for Project Abroad Vietnam as well as being a teacher in Vietnam Australia International School, my public speaking skill was improved significantly. My second weakness is over enthusiasm, because I'm a person with passionate and ambition, so I work a lot to get my goal and purpose. And a clear example again you can say is when I was in grade 12, because that time I got a lot of pressure from my parents and my relatives to be getting a good university, and also I do work a lot as a volunteer in school, so I have to learn 8 hours per day in school and then come back home to do homework, and then next day I will go to school and do the same thing for the whole day. And after 1 week being under the pressure like that, I was sick. But then I realized that my goal is important, but the more important thing I need to get is the clear or the obvious plan for working and studying. And then my skill later was improved also very well. My interest is to do volunteering job, meaning that I focus a lot on sustainable development. My goal when I was a child is to be a professional in development, sustainable development. I want to erase the gap between the rich and the poor, between the rural and the urban area, the lowland and highland also. So, with all of the knowledge and experience I've gained so far, I strongly believe that I'm well prepared for ASEAN Young Professionals Volunteer Corps 2014 in Laos. Thank you so much.